Welcome back to TexasFlex. I'm Mike Hernandez, and today I just want to do a little recap of what happened, the Ice Cream Classic, and where I'm at currently in my bodybuilding, or as I like to put it, my delusions of grandeur as far as chasing or aspiring to be a bodybuilder. Let's go! So really quick, let's go over the Ice Cream Classic meet recap essentially. On squats, this is where I kind of felt the best, obviously because it's the first lift. I got 317.5 pounds and it felt pretty good. I'm not saying I didn't struggle, and yeah, I had to repeat the lift because I considered the first take a no lift. So I controlled the bar a little bit more on that second attempt, and I felt like it was good enough. We'll see what the judges have to say, but for me, that is a lift, and it felt like an RPE 8.5. I know it looks slower, but I felt like I had more in me. Then as we move on to the bench, this is the most conservative one by far, but it's only because for the garage gym competition, 245 felt so heavy and there was no control of the bar whatsoever. I wouldn't consider that a lift at any meet. For this one, I was a little more conservative. I just did 225. I hit the pause. I came up pretty easy. Not a PR by any means, but probably my most solid lift. Then on the deadlift, of course, I've hit 405 like a bajillion times now. Nothing super exciting there, but 405. As you can see in the clips, that's the new Semper Fidelis barbell from Strength Co. I love the bar. It is pretty stiff, so it doesn't help me out at all on the deadlifts. That being said, bench and squat feel freaking fantastic with it. And I've already lifted 1,000 pounds at 175 pounds. Not this time, the Ice Cream Classic, I was about 52.5 pounds away from that. But for the garage gym competition, I did lift over 1,000 pounds. Okay, so I'm not done with powerlifting, but it does make for a pretty good thumbnail. For the most part, I'm done with powerlifting for the next 6 weeks or so. The first 4 weeks, 5 weeks of this transformation kind of thing was a little bit taken over by the garage gym competition, which was great. I hit a few PRs there, and I feel pretty good about where I'm at as far as strength. The only thing is I don't like the aesthetic that I have. And if I'm not happy with the aesthetic, then I can't move forward knowing that I'm only half of what I could be. So for the next 6 weeks, and yeah, 6 weeks is a little aggressive, but I think I can do this the right way and lose the optimal 2 pounds per week. And I'd like to be at 163 so that way I can maintain that weight for about anywhere from like 12 to 16 weeks as I prep for the real powerlifting competition in October here in Spring, Texas. There's a lot on the line here. If I don't get to that body weight, then what the hell am I even doing? You know what I mean? Because at the 1,000 pound club, that's great. But I do have expectations for myself. And I know everybody's like, oh, you shouldn't wait for your first competition. But the garage gym competition was kind of a competition, so I want to be 163, lifting 1,000 pounds. I've already done 1,000 pounds, 10 pounds. At this weight, I need to be 10 pounds lighter and compete in that class and lift 1,000 pounds in competition. Those are like, those are the standards that I'm setting for myself. So it might be crazy, it might be undoable, it might be too much to ask as a natural, but that's what I'm going for, and that's what it's gonna be. So at LA Fitness, I put it into a calculator. It says that if I lose the 12 pounds, I will be at 13% body fat, which is perfect. And that will at least give me a little bit of room to continue to build muscles, to build the skill of strength, and possibly maintain a slight surplus during the competition prep. So this is gonna suck. It's gonna be the worst, but it is what it is. We're still gonna follow MAPS Anabolic phase 2 and then into 3 as we round out the 6 weeks. Again, I can't stress this enough. It's gonna suck, but that's kind of where my mind is at. Hopefully I wrapped it all up in a nice, neat little bow here in the video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave any questions you have or comments you have in the comment section below. And I will see you guys in the next flex.